Our group chat this week looking at some of the stories that we've been talking about, and I'd like to share a powerful display of forgiveness here. This one really touched me on multiple levels here. This happened in a Georgia courtroom. We can take a look at the video. Joseph Tillman pleaded guilty to killing a man in a hit and run, DUI and other charges. He got a hug right there. That's Regina Johnson. This is the man's widow who died. Both of them, the entire courtroom in tears. Tillman whispered to her, "I'm sorry." Johnson explained that God told her that he needed a mom hug.
Oh, wow.
And when I was seeing this, it just like, I have these conversations with my kids about forgiveness and the power of forgiveness. And I was digging into it, and there are actually like true healing powers that they've studied. For example, forgiveness can help lower blood pressure, reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. So if you can, but I asked myself, could you come to forgive someone in a circumstance like this? Clearly, you could see how healing it was, not only for the mom, but for the defendant as well.
How incredibly powerful for Regina.
Yes.
The courage that takes
Definitely.
to do something like that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that beautiful story. All right, I want to talk about OpenAI because so they unveiled an upgrade to ChatGPT. It's called GPT5, and this is what company executives say, that it's faster, it's more accurate, it's less likely to hallucinate or give you bad information. They say that the technology feels more human than previous models, and I've got to admit, I use this daily. So my cousin Jackie, I'm like a history buff, right? I love to get into the history stuff, and I love looking at ancient documents. And my cousin Jackie showed me how to do this, that I can actually go in, just ask a question, and get into the document all, on its own with the AI. And then Whit got me onto the work side of it, because AI will actually prepare documents for you.
Like you guys were making schedules.
We were literally like making like little calendars. We're like, oh, but did you color code yours?
Too. That's so good.
Really cool.
I want to talk about an article that I read this week in The Atlantic, and it's titled "What Kids Told Us About How to Get Them Off Their Phones." So it was kids surveyed, and it focused on ways to get kids away from screen time, off their devices. That one way would be to give them more real-world freedoms, like unstructured, unsupervised play. And so the article says the digital technology has given kids access to virtual worlds where they're allowed to roam far more freely than in the real one, pointing to a majority of the kids surveyed having smartphones, about half of the 10 to 12-year-olds using social media, compared to most who aren't allowed to be out in public alone without an adult, and even more than a quarter aren't allowed to play unsupervised in their own front yard. And so this really made me think about the freedoms that you do or don't give your kids. And it says because so many parents restrict kids' ability to socialize in the real world on their own, they turn to their phones where they can basically hang out without parents hovering. So just thinking about our impact on them and us letting go to allow them to be more free and learn and grow and develop.
It's scary, that balance.
It is.
It's like give them a little bit of freedom,
but why they need it so much.
Definitely.
And Samara, you're joining the group chat today because you've got some news of your own.
Yeah, my group chats have been buzzing, especially my family group chat, since ours is going to be expanding. My partner and I are expecting a baby. We're so excited. And we're almost there. A couple more months to go. There's my little nugget. That was about a month ago. And so we are just so elated to really embark upon this journey. I recently did an interview with Essence magazine.
Beautiful.
And we brought you cupcakes as well, to celebrate.
Thank you.
Cupcakes with onesies and all sorts of things.
Appreciate that. And there we are doing it. And I really got really candid. Really, for me, that's kind of the discussions we're having in our group chat as young millennials. Life isn't necessarily linear, coming off, the grief of my sister, the divorce, all those things, but now transitioning into all this joy. I mean, I've just been so elated. My heart can't wait to feel a mother's love. And I love watching my father. The baby's not even here yet. I mean, my partner step into this fatherhood world. It's so exciting.
So beautiful.
So thrilled. We've been keeping the secret for you, and so now we get to
so is my body. Where's my bump, Janae?
It's the first one. Give it time.
Okay.
All right, you need to grab yourself a cupcake here.
Thank you. The baby wants this and wants that.
Congratulations tomorrow.